Welcome everyone to the Meaty Saloon, where I talk about comics while I'm sipping on some scissor. I'm Tommy, and if you like comics and debates, please like and subscribe to keep it going. Now, let's get on with the video. Lex has been a punching bag in the scaling community due to many misconceptions about his suit. I realize it's because casuals don't read DC comics other than Batman. People just toss around ideas about Lex, spreading lies, saying shit like, I could take Lex, he's just a normal guy, but bald. Oh really? But can you take on an Amazonian? How about 3 of them? Yeah, you getting folded fast, bro. Misconception number 1. Lex is just a bald guy. Now I'ma just start out big. Lex is a Tibetan monk straight up. Took him out, he's equal amongst equal. Lex traded his body, or made a deal with Neron, to get the body of a man at his finest / peak. That was the bargain. So tough, in fact, that he survived a fight with a superhuman who can throw a helicopter. He was bending and rolling with the punches of axe so that his bones don't get broken. And like we've seen before, Lex trained with Amazonians straight from the motherland. Damn, Lex, training and wrestling with these Amazonians? Why you ain't think of this before? I mean, he's even dodged gunfire, took out the shooter, and most impressively, he cooked the Bat family. He did need to use nerve gas here, but they're getting whooped. They're getting whooped. Lex has even stabbed Batman. I mean, he's already smarter than Bruce, but now he's coming for the crown for straight hands. Lex, without the suit, could take out trained guys like they're nothing. He was gonna body them. A lighter version, a light armor, using gadgets. Lex is fighting Hawkman, getting hit by his 9th metal mace, blasting him back into Superman's arms. More clear, Lex is a fighter. And most impressively, he took out Joker. Well, fighting pretty equally with Joker and all his plot armor. Rip Red Hood. Misconception number 2. The war suit is physically much weaker than Kryptonians. Now this is the main reason for this video, as people seem to think Lex in his war suit would get blitzed and torn up by Superman tier characters. That he uses kryptonite to weaken Superman, and he doesn't actually match top tiers, when we've seen the exact opposite. Even back in the 80s, Lex was an equal match for Superman. He was able to go toe to toe and stand still him, fight him to a standstill. And it's consistent, because as we can see over the years, Lex has even fought, more recently, Etrigan. And if you know anything about Etrigan, he's a guy who could fight Wonder Woman, Superman, and the main man Lobo. So putting up a good fight against Etrigan, getting a win, that's crazy. I mean, he did get taken out by Hellfire in the first round, but he did let him win though. Did say that. But he was able to physically match him. Alright, how about fighting Brainiac? A guy who's able to physically match Superman. And not just a highly intelligent threat, but also a physical one. And Lex was able to not only hurt him, but counter his counter and snap his neck. Crack this shit. Showing once again, Lex is matching a guy who is a match for Superman, not holding back. Lex has tanked Flash trying to blitz him. and also Ultraman trying to kill him. All this shows that Lex is clearly matching top tier, Superman tier. And clearly, this by far shows like Mazaz punching his jaw. Mazaz here was big dog. We see catching Lex's punch, slamming him, trying to kill Lex. But Lex, like the absolute dog he is, just outsmarted him, stabbed him. Come on now. Lex does have many different versions of his suits. Some, might be taken out by a sun-dipped Superman, or one that's not holding back. But realistically, everyone is losing to that Superman. And Lex might have had his armor damaged by Supergirl, but he was also able to manhandle her before too. And even he didn't lose there. He wasn't defeated. Getting thrown to the moon, and he's fine. Lex, he's got a lot of, it's not just durability, physical durability. Lex got a lot of different shields on top of that. He's got an invisible force field around his bald open head first off. Then he also has an a force field around his armor, blocking Starfire. And also blocking Superman. He has a force field that redirected heat vision right back at Supergirl. And one that defends. Here he's getting hit with Larfleeze. He has a shield that blocks Larfleeze. All very effective in adding to his arsenal. His war suit is clearly top tier and able to physically match and scrap with characters relative to Superman in stats. Plus, to add on all the shields, put respect on his name. Misconception number 3. Lex's war suit weaponry is specific to Kryptonians. Due to being Superman's main enemy, of course Lex would use Superman's weaknesses against him, especially kryptonite. However, Lex uses many different kinds, causes many different effects. Uses green, red, blue, black, like a lot of them. Lex got kryptonite beams. Who to hear Superboy? Who to hear Superman? Kryptonite beams, kryptonite blades. Oh, this is another beam. Black kryptonite. Here's a kryptonite blade. Of course, Lex needs these to take out Kryptonians. He's always fighting them. Other time, multiple different versions of kryptonite. But it extends to his outside his suit also. He was using a kryptonite grenade to fill his lungs with kryptonite. Then a red sun gun to blast him, light him on fire. And a kryptonite pistol to put him out of his misery. But Lex, his weapons extend to more than just against Kryptonians. Here he's using a missile launcher, a longer range missile launcher here. He's got many different beams. He was taking out Starfire from far away, mind you. Here she's falling out the sky with a blue beam. Look at that aim. Here taking out Starfire again with a green beam. Blocking her shit. Taking her out. Hitting Larfleeze with a yellow beam. Boom. Knocking him back. How about a purple final flash? Casey needs to beam glass. And here he hits Firestorm. Not just knocked him away, hurt him, but also neutralize his powers. I don't know how he did that, but he really did it. And of course, Sonic Disruptors. Who doesn't have that? But we've seen Lex even teleport Superman to across the universe. And most impressively, Lex made something, he made a sword out of the Phantom Zone, something that's outside of the multiverse, timeless and formless, and he used that to turn it into a blade, all to kill Superman. Lex, there's literally nothing Lex cannot do just to be a threat to Superman. Respect Lex. So now you've seen it. Being the op to the GOAT, Lex needs to make his suit overpowered. He's the smartest man in DC. By all means, have the strongest power armor around. The development of his character too, chef's kiss. It's more than envy now. Lex thinks Superman's a fraud, that he won't make the tough decisions. Makes him a worse savior than Lex. Shit, Lex might fuck around and win the whole DC KO entirely.